So where you from?
So I'm from Kansas City, Missouri. I've been here. Yeah.
Missouri.
I like to say home of them Chiefs.
Okay.
Home of them Chiefs, yeah. And it's a difference between Missouri and Kansas. So you gotta yeah. If a little thing in Kansas City, if you would have said, "Oh, so you from Kansas?" because you know I'm from Kansas City, that would have been offensive to me. So I'm from Missouri.
So I got a whole bunch of friends who just happen to be from Kansas City.
Okay.
And that's how I got familiar with the difference. And I know from both sides, and they completely different people.
Yeah.
They're not remotely the same. Okay.
Yeah, I'm the Missouri side. You know Funny Marco?
Yeah.
He from he from Missouri too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kansas City, Missouri.
Yeah. See, on the other side, they got some gentlemen of leisure. I say.
Okay.
Kansas City side people, they a little aggressive too.
A little bit.
Yeah.
A little
the Kansas side, rather. The Kansas
side. No. Missouri side, I say look, they're a little bit more. They next to St. Louis. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So that's where the killers at.
I don't want to say that.
All right.
I'm not an advocate for violence though. Stop the violence at home. Stop the violence.
I was trying to pat around it, but it's one side a little bit more aggressive. The other side kind of a little bit more laid back.
Yeah.
So you from the aggressive side?
Yeah.
Okay, so you from the fighter side. So we're gonna be on our P's and and make sure we ain't have it. Make sure we ain't have it.
But you're saying protect your family.
I'm
right?
just saying.
Okay.
I may or may not have that thing on me. You know? I'm just playing.
Tell her about your childhood.
Man, so we going in strong. Okay,
we can tell your whole life story.
Okay,
you gotta tell the people.
Yeah, I will. So I'm from Kansas City, Missouri. I say growing up, I was always like, I show leadership traits. I ain't trying to like talk all highly of myself, but at the same time, let me pop myself.
Exactly.
Okay. So I've always showed leadership. So I remember in first grade, I used to get myself ready for school with my alarm clock. My sister, she was more so like the mama of the house because my mama, she worked 3 different jobs at one point of my life. She had 4 kids, single mother, so holding it down.
So she was a boss too.
Yeah, she was. And one of the things I did learn from my mom is she made so many sacrifices for us that I didn't really realize what kind of sacrifices she was making. But me and my mom around that time from, I say, elementary-ish, maybe 3rd, 4th grade, all the way until even adulthood, we didn't have the best relationship at all. No. Yeah. Did you see us on the Karamo show? We had went viral.
On what show?
It was like Karamo show. Karamo. It's a TV show. It's down there with Maury, Jerry Springer.
Okay.
This was recent.
You went on like
I went on Jerry Springer before my life too, but I'm talking about the recent one. I went on it this year.
You went on Jerry Springer too?
A long time ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Wait a minute. So dig in.
Wait a minute. So you and your mom went on a TV show about your relationship?
Yes. Well, my mom and then my sisters, because she was just trying to make, I don't want to use the words make it right, but she was just trying to figure out like, how can we solve this and become closer? Like, I want you guys to talk to me. Yeah. And she decided to call it a TV show. And I'm thinking like, that TV show, from the way it was described, the producers called us, they like, we gonna fly you out. It's more like a counseling session, just live, but we really try to help people. We pay for counseling afterwards.
Yeah.
I thought it was a good idea at the time.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm surprised. Yeah, I'm surprised you ain't seen it. It was everywhere.
I may have seen it and not known it.
Yeah, no, you would have known it said Icelynn Hamilton.
Oh, I'm gonna pull up a clip in it. I'm gonna pull up a clip and put it up.
Same name. Yeah, I was just like, it didn't go the way I expected. In fact, me and my mom, we became more distant after the show.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, but we cool now. Like, she came down here to Texas. This is like all recent too. So this is.
Oh, really?
Yes.
So this was within the last few years?
No. Like months.
On this show, as you talk about this, do you advise people to do a show like this to try to help their families?
No.
Okay.
No, this was like 2 months ago.
Wait, 2 months ago?
Yeah.
So this video is like viral right now?
Yeah. Well, on TikTok, some guy reposted it, and it's like one thing for me not to have a relationship with my mom like that, but it's another thing just seeing random strangers just dog out my mama like that. Like,
oh wow.
Like, no, me and her. Like, what are y'all doing? Like,
so what was y'all conflict growing up?
So I went on national TV, and I just kind of how I just told y'all when you said how was y'all upbringing. I said my upbringing was the same. She always had to work, which she did. But see, my mom, she had my sister at 17, had me at 18, had my brother at 19.
Yeah.
I didn't know at the time that her childhood she had, but anyways, my mama had a lot of boyfriends. So I said on national TV. Yeah. Oh, the national TV.
Jesus.
Oh, Lord.
But they said, what's the root? Why do you feel like, and I started getting into it.
So you told the truth.
Yeah.
After they told you to lie.
No, they didn't tell me to lie.
Oh, okay.
They was just like, we want you guys to be better. Like, tell her everything from your heart.
Gotcha.
They
so you made a real attempt.
I prayed.
So basically, you was being straight honest with how you felt, and then they flipped the script to make it look way worse than what it really was your intention.
Shout out to the editors. The way they made me seem, they kind of made me seem passive aggressive too.
Wow.
Oh, really?
I didn't like the way they portrayed me. I definitely, if y'all thought they portrayed me bad, they definitely portrayed her bad. And then my other two sisters now, one of them, she really went on there acting the way she was portrayed. And then the other one, she was like, there was just so much left out and I didn't like it. But so my childhood was kind of.
And instead of the story helping you guys get better, it made it worse.
She was so mad at me afterwards. She was like, how dare you embarrass me? And I'm like, embarrassed? Like, you called the show. You had to know what. She was like, she just didn't take it well. And I saw how she embraced my other two sisters after the show, giving them hugs, because theirs wasn't as bad as what I had said, And it just made me feel like, why did I ever sign up for this? I remember going on the plane. I'm not a crybaby. Like, growing up from where I had to grow up, you ain't got time to be crying, baby. Right. So I remember going to the airport. I just start crying in the airport. People was looking at me. I'm like, it just wouldn't stop. I'm like, I was just really sad. Wow. But I had did like a 21-day. Remember that thing I told you about, the 21-day prayer?
Yeah.
And for 21 days,
I didn't know that was. I just thought we were doing it just as women. I didn't know none of the backstory.
So that was why. However, when we were doing it, I didn't think initially to pray for my mom. But as I was praying, remember, I'm like, I want to pray about this, or if you got this. But one girl had a similar story to mine. So for 21 days, I prayed for my mom. And I don't know what happened, but on the 20th day, she called me. And she said one day before prayer, she called me. She just apologized about everything I needed to hear. She told me that to her, like, I could look like a terrible mother, but she told me the sacrifices she had to do. She told me the money we didn't have. She told me why she had to keep on. She had abandonment issues and attachment issues. So it was easy for her to get a relationship and then discard them and get another one, because she had emotional stuff she had never went through. And having 3 kids at 17, 18, and 19, this is why. But she just apologized, and it was sincere. And she came out to Texas, and we talked, and I'd say ever since, shout out to the show, because that was like, it was terrible. I don't know if we really would have been able to have the relationship we have now.
If it wasn't for the show, it was kind of bad.
We call each other now. I didn't used to call it. I didn't know at all. Wow. At all. So, yeah.